The Minister of Police Affairs, Senator Ibrahim Gaidam, has charged NYSC members to stay focused, dedicated, and strive to be best version of themselves. Commend the dedication and commitment corpers put in service. Speaking during the presentation of report on the role of NYSC member in improving policing in Nigeria, the minister urges the corpers to kick against electoral malpractices, cybercrime, waywardness, and unruly behavior.
The program stands as a testimony to the unity, diversity, and strength of our nation, Nigeria. The National Youth Service Course program was established with the noble aim of fostering national unity, cultural integration, and understanding among the diverse people of our great country, Nigeria. It is a platform where young graduates from different backgrounds come together to serve their nation, contribute to community development, and gain valuable experiences that will shape their lives and careers. Considering the NYSC program is a catalyst for accelerated national development, I once more implore you, my dear course members, to take with utmost seriousness the nation's dry call to selfless service. The future of this country lies in your hands. You have a most important role to play in shaping our corporate destiny. You must never mortgage this unique opportunity, and you must not shun your responsibilities towards the nation. I'm sure the management of the NYSC will continue to review from time to time the programs of the scheme to keep it in line with national aspirations. Already, news heard is that the Directorate headquarters of the scheme is bringing about certain changes and innovations geared towards turning around the fortunes of the scheme and refocusing it to meet present and future national needs. I ask you to embrace these changes with courage and good faith. The importance of the NYSC program cannot be overemphasized. It serves as a bridge that connects the various ethnicities, religions, and cultures that make up our beautiful nation. It promotes tolerance, understanding, and empathy among young Nigerians, fostering a sense of unity and patriotism that transcends individual differences. To you, course members, posted to this ministry to serve our nation, I must at this point say that your enrollment in the scheme at this critical period, when our nascent democracy is trying to find its feet, places you in an historic position to contribute individually and collectively to ensure that democratic governance succeeds in Nigeria. As youth, you are to champion the crusade against the social vices such as yoho, waywardness, and unruly behaviors that have bedeviled this country. Vices such as electoral malpractices and political violence. You owe it to yourself and to the nation not allowing yourselves to be recruited by agents of distraction to truncate our nascent democracy. It is therefore imperative that you make every effort to assist government to achieve the scheme's laudable goals.
Little preamble, I want to say that the directors in the ministry are playing a key role in mentoring the corpers. Every director here that is present and those that have not even been that are not in attendance can bear witness that the workers are hardworking, ready to learn, and ready to bring their innovation. They have youthfulness in their advantage, they have technology to their advantage, and they have the audacity to learn and apply new knowledge and innovation in their work. So I do not hesitate to recommend them for any position, for any award in Nigeria and beyond. And as I'm sure you have seen example from the Russian Federation that invited one of my former corpers. When I invited the corpers to my office for discussion, I realized that they are full of talents. Madam, I hope you will go back to the DG with this message. I do not want to preempt the minister, but yesterday, while we were discussing preparations for this event, he gave me a challenge that went through my spine. He said, I hope our corpers will be among those selected for the national award. I said, sir, all the materials I've seen in this ministry, I can vouch for them as some of the best corpers in the country. I also want to recall my little experience in my previous ministries. I always engage our corpers as a permanent secretary directly. And each time I see the zeal in them, the love for learning. Yet, in some places, they are left to wallow around. Some of them think it's a jamboree year. They come and go. Some of them apply themselves to the work, and indeed they learn. The last experiment I had was when I was in the Ministry of Humanitarian. All the corpers sent to the Permanent Secretary's office, I gave them assignments. And they write reports. And there was a day I had visiting professors working with us. They marked the scripts, and they identified 3 of them as this is very promising. I told my minister, can we give them an award? He said, yes, we gave them cash award. I'm happy, sir. One of those my awardees is here today with me. I invited her deliberately. For the same paper she presented to us in humanitarian, she was invited to present. I just saw a note, sir, I am in Russia presenting a paper on youth, and I invited her to come and share her experience with us.
Renew Hope Agenda in a core member perspective. I'm going to talk about it in my own perspective. What I understand by Renew Hope Agenda. Perusing through the Renew Hope Agenda, it is an incontrovertible fact that it is a sound policy direction that can trigger economic development and take the country out of the wood if properly implemented. As a young Nigerian who is experienced series of promises without concrete and positive feedback and execution, there is a rising expectation that the Renew Hope Agenda will be a departure from the past. However, the reality on ground has not really demonstrated the viability of the policy at the moment. As many Nigerians, especially youths, are gradually losing hope as a result of harsh economy due to high inflation, there is a need to reassess the policy direction of the government in order to restore the confidence, thus renew the dash hope of the public in real terms. There is urgent need for the government to reassess the strategy of the policy implementation to suit the reality on ground. This should bring about genuine economic reform and alleviate the suffering of the masses. The monetary policies reassessment, tax matters, price control mechanism, enabling environment for business activities to strive, and genuine youth empowerment program are relevant in the reform. As a core member, I strongly root for a genuine youth empowerment via vocational training in entrepreneurship, such as soap making, catering services, event planning, and interior decoration, to reduce the level of unemployment. In conclusion,
Atanda Babatunde, GTV, Africa.